Hello, everybody. I wanted to test this older camera that I had, and it's amazing how much difference you can see. Although this is a JVC, it's a little newer than some of the JVCs that I've been using, and most of these cameras that I have been using are, I don't know, I want to say 5, 6 years old. And it's amazing how each camera has its own unique abilities. And I wanted to do this video today to test this out, but I needed a subject to talk about. So I thought I'd talk about the weather. It's January. It's January the 19th, but I just happened to have that camera laying around. I thought, well, I'm going to put it on the tripod and try to come up with something to talk about. But anyway, the weather in January 2020, it's been like spring. I'm in East Tennessee, Upper East Tennessee. That's my location. And when we were eating lunch a moment ago, when I'm sitting at the dining room table, I can look out a sliding glass door, and I saw birds everywhere. And it's normal. It's not normal. I saw a red bird and I saw a robin, and I'm a firm believer that animals know more about the weather than we do. And if I get up in the morning and I hear spring birds, I'll know it's spring in January. But anyway, getting back to January and the weather. This morning it was 35, but we've been having a lot of rain and temperatures in the 70s. Most of the time it's been 60, 65, 70 degrees. In January, which is unusual. I can't remember a January in East Tennessee that's been this warm. I'm sure there have been some in the past, but this year has been surprisingly warm. And if you've never been in this part of the country, most of the people, if you mention the mountains of East Tennessee, they think you receive a lot of snowfall, but that's not so. A snowfall, a significant snowfall, say of 3 or 4 inches in this area, is kind of rare. We don't have extreme weather, but when we do have extreme weather, which is rare, it is extremely extreme. I've always had my cameras ready because if we had a flash flood or anything like that, I wanted to be able to capture it to put on my YouTube account. Well, we had a flash flood, and it happened about 3 or 4 hours after I had left town, and I only heard about it. I was in the North Carolina mountains, and we were listening to the radio, and they were talking about a flash flood, so I missed it. I can't come up with the year. I'm wanting to say 93 or 94, but it's in the 90s. In March, we had a blizzard. At that time, I had a Camaro, and it was parked in the driveway. And that's one of the few times that I've ever seen an automobile completely covered by snow. But when you have a snowstorm in March, you wait a few hours and it's over with because the temperature's going to warm up. And then one January, I think it was January, we had temperatures around 20 below zero for a day and a night. And I can never, ever remember weather like that in East Tennessee other than that one time. And I've lived here all of my life other than what time I was in the military. So I'm not going to get into the politics of weather because I'm not knowledgeable enough to do that. The only thing I can do is just jabber like I am on this YouTube video, trying to find a subject to talk about to test a new camera. So anyway, I think we have fairly decent weather in Upper East Tennessee. I have no complaints. I like to see a significant snowfall. One other little tidbit, I came, when they would forecast a snowfall, I would drive by the county garage, and most of the dump trucks had snowplows on the front, and we would only get a dusting of snow. But anyway, they were prepared, which is what they should be. So anyway, that's kind of a laid-back video to test this camera. And I thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. And most of my earlier videos have been what I call road videos, where I find a road and I just take my GoPro camera and hook it to the windshield of the automobile and drive around and do road videos. It's been a while since I've done a road video, but I plan on doing more of those. I don't know when I'm going to really get started back, but I'm going to do some more. I'd like to go up to Abington, Virginia, and do a road video, and some other places in Virginia and Kentucky. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you'll subscribe, and then after you subscribe, if you'll hit that little bell, when I do a road video or any video, when I upload it, you'll be alerted that I have uploaded a brand new YouTube video. Well, thank you very much. You all have a great day, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.